Hey guys, Maniac here with GameAccess.net, doing a different kind of video today. I know I've shown you guys in previous videos on my site channel, some of the collector's editions I've got. As you can see here, I've got no shortage of all different sorts of collector's editions of games from pretty much every platform across many generations, at least the last 2 generations. But I wanted to shoot a slightly different video, which kind of focused on something else that I actually do collect in my collection. And that's also these little, you can see some of them right here, these little pre-order incentives and game incentives and stuff like that I also have. And the reason why I'm posting up this video is because I wanted to show some cool little stuff that I have in my back burner, or just stuff that I found. And to this point, I don't know if they really have, some of these things I don't even know if they actually have any value or have appreciated value if I did know their value. So this is just a little introduction. I wanted to just ask you guys if maybe you've seen some of these things and you know what they're worth now. Please, if you did, just post a comment. Now, since this is in camera view right here, this right here was a little guy that I got with a pre-order incentive for purchasing Tron 2.0, the PC game from a long time ago. I believe after looking at him really closely, this was a either a replica or some kind of updated model of an original Tron figure that was made back in the 80s. Obviously, this is not one of those figures. This was probably one that was redone with a different type of plastic, because I think that the guy back in the 80s was solid. But this is pretty much an identical figure, and that cane does glow in the dark. So I just wanted to show that really quickly. If you know what the value is on that thing, by all means post, because I sure as heck don't. This right here is a pewter lightsaber. This was given as a pre-order incentive for the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I got this when I ordered the PC version. As you can see here, it's a pretty detailed lightsaber. Not totally detailed, but I thought it was pretty cool. And this was given out by GameStop with the PC version of Knights of the Old Republic. So I have no idea what this thing is valued at. It is pewter. I don't know what this blue is made out of. This is not etched. This is painted text on it. But again, it's pewter. It's pretty nice. It's pretty sweet. This right here, these little figurines, which I'm going to try to see if I can get them in the light. These were 3 figurines that were given out as pre-order incentives from 3 different retailers, all of which for Doom 3. I can't honestly remember which went to which, but I do remember that the figurines are pewter and they were given out, as you can see here on the bottom. These are, if I can just get this to zoom in properly, these were made from id Software to promote Doom 3. Basically, depending upon where you pre-ordered Doom 3 on the PC back in '04, you got a figurine. And I actually did intentionally pre-order from 3 different places, only one of which I actually bought from, and just to get the 3 separate figurines. I think these were made of something else. I think they were originally based upon different figurines or something like that were made probably back when the original Doom came out, because as you can see under the text on these are Doom 1 models. These are not Doom 3 models of these characters. And as you can see down here, these are made replicas, and they're not dated recently. They're not dated from 2003. They're dated from 1992 and 1997. So my guess is that these were made off the original Doom models from the original Doom PC game, and were probably just reproduced for the purposes of the video. You can see here you have the Pinky, you have the Mancubus, and you have the Baron of Hell. So about $5 pre-order, but for like 3 figurines, totally worth it. But again, I don't know if these things have appreciated in value, and I don't know if they were originally a larger set of these. I think there might have been. This right here, this is a little Zippo. This is, I don't smoke, so it's kind of funny that I would have a Zippo, but I want to show this one really quick. This Zippo was made from pre-order incentive for Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. And it's really unfortunate. Well, it's fortunate that I do smoke, but it's kind of also on the same respect, it's unfortunate that I didn't, because as you can see, this is really well made. In fact, these were the 1 pre-order incentives that actually sold out completely. Most of the time, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory people that were doing challenges and stuff like that were giving away other things like shirts and and just other kind of cool stuff. But this was the one thing. They had about 2,000 of them, and they sold out. I'll show it to you really quick if I can get this off the thing. The disappointing thing is that you can see that there's a little scuff marks. I actually did carry this thing around in my pocket. I had an ex-girlfriend a long time ago that smoked, and I carried this around just for her, and I actually did fill it up and stuff like that. But as you can see here, it's in pretty damn good condition. But again, I don't smoke, so this hasn't been used in years. The lighter fluid is long since I have filled it up with lighter fluid at one point. That was years ago. A pretty nice thing. Again, don't know what the value is on it. Like I said, it's really, really well made. It's again this type of Zippo, real internal Zippo mechanisms, and it's Zippo made. So if you can tell me what the value is on that thing, I'd be really appreciative. This little guy right here, I got him at an E4All. Don't even remember what game it was for. I think it was for some interplanetary MMORPG. Don't really think he has a value. But, you know, there's a little sight right there. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Don't even, Entropia Universe. Okay. So, yeah, that's what that guy's for. It's a little plastic figurine. Kind of cool looking guy. This right up here is exactly what you think it is. You've seen it in a different video. This is the Splatterhouse Terror Mask collectible. I got this for free from GameStop for the reward zone. They put it back. I think also I did a little bit of research on it. For those of you who don't have one of these and are interested in finding one, these were given out as pre-orders for the Splatterhouse 2010 game. It's from some retailers. However, I actually did a bit more digging, and I've been able to determine a value on this thing. It's about $25. You can actually get it off Namco's website. In fact, actually, if you really wanted to splurge, you can, and you don't have like a copy of the recent Splatterhouse game, which, if you trust me, is actually, I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a very good game. You could get it bundled with a copy of the game on either platform, but probably the Xbox 360 version. It's worth about $25 though, so that one I've been able to figure out. Below it is the, you can't really see it. I don't really want to jostle these too much because this stuff is probably worth some, you know, I don't want to jostle it too much, but this right here is the Eve Hypo, which again I also got for free. This is a collectible. You can probably get this on ThinkGeek or something. Which is where I got it. I got it for free with a bunch of cases of balls. Like, I bought so many cases of balls that they actually threw this in for free. Don't know the value on this thing, but I'm fairly certain you can probably get this many different places, including ThinkGeek. So I'll just put that back. I really got to reorganize this. This right here is a collectible lithograph that I got from Metal Gear Acid 2. I didn't get this actually for pre-ordering Metal Gear Acid 2. What I got it for was that I had pre-ordered Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence at GameStop, and instead of getting the Volume 1 Metal Gear Solid DVD, which is what I should have gotten, they had ran out, and the guy gave me this instead. Now, it's a pretty cool lithograph. As you can see, this is the Metal Gear from Metal Gear Acid 2. But let me tell you something. I really wish, one of my regrets was I didn't actually get that. And trust me, I had pre-ordered in plenty of time. The thing was that they had given away all their pre-order discs by the time I showed up. That was just BS, but he gave me that to kind of keep it nice. This right here is a beautiful, beautiful book, and I don't want to open this up, but this is a book that was given away at GameStop for pre-orders of Metal Gear Solid 4. Among other things that they gave away, one of them was that. These right here I got with the Darkness 2, the Darkwing Mask, Paper Mask, and Darkness 2 Confession. These were free. These really don't have value, at least not as far as I know. This run right here, well, this is just a postcard, so that's nothing. But this right here, I don't know what a current value is on this, but this right here is a vinyl of the Doom 3 theme song with a side B, and it's actually signed by and numbered by Chris Verena. I think I paid $30 for this back in 2004. I don't know what its current value is or what has happened with Chris Verena or anything like that. But this is signed, and if you do know its value, please post it. A lot of people have actually asked me about this. They're very interested in this, and they don't make this anymore. All the sites originally that I got this from have since passed. If anybody could put a number on this, I'd appreciate it, because I sure don't know. And if I'm keeping that in a bad spot, by all means tell me. This right here, Gears of War comic book. Got this as a pre-order incentive for Gears of War 2. As you can see, it lists no value. Don't know exactly if this was included in the Gears graphic novel, or the issue that was included in this was included in the Gears graphic novel. But would love to know that. You can see some of the posters that I have in the house. You can see right here, these are the Half-Life 2. That's Alex, of course, and the other end, that's Doom 3. I got the Half-Life posters. I also got some posters over here of the G-Man and of Gordon Freeman. The reason why you're seeing these posters is because I have them up. They fit in the frames, and I basically, even though I have a few other posters I'd love to put up, they're too big to fit in these frames, and I really don't want to replace the frames. Because frames that would fit normal sized posters that are bigger than this are way, way, way expensive. And at least, you know, they're about $20 per frame, at least as far as I could tell. And that was at a place I would consider them to be cheap, which was, oh, what's that place? IKEA. So if anybody actually knows a place where I can get like bigger frames for like, I don't know, $5 a piece, I'd really love to know that, because I have some Halo posters and some Gears of War posters I'd love to put up. Other pre-order incentives that I have. What else is back here? I see one other thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, that's nothing. Don't worry about that. Oh, this one right here. This I got at E3 2011 from Ubisoft. I was at the Ubisoft press conference. That is the main guy from Assassin's Creed and the recent Assassin's Creed games, or Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and the recent Assassin's Creed game. This is a lithograph. I was not able to get it signed by the Ubisoft guys, unfortunately, but I did talk to a few Ubisoft guys who said they might have been able to have signed it. Really, it's a beautiful lithograph. This was given out to anybody that attended the Ubisoft press conference, of which I was one of them. I was able to get two. Somebody didn't want theirs or wasn't sitting in their seat, and I took an extra one. And instead of actually keeping it for myself, I gave it to the people that let me stay with them. And they were very grateful because they were Assassin's Creed fans. So I gave it away, and it was very appreciated by the person I gave it to. So, you know, I didn't keep it all myself. Other things, this stuff is basically, sorry about the mess, guys. The room is a total mess, but back there you can see that that's from the collector's edition of Halo Reach, and there's really no reason to show that because it was in Halo Reach's collector's edition if you have Halo Reach. This right here is a bit of my major pride and joy. This is a major find of mine. This right here is the Darkling collectible, or one of the Darkling collectibles. Only I think about, what, 2,000 of them are being made. But this one actually is still in the box, and it's signed by the 2K developers. You can see right there one of the signatures, and I got other ones on the other side of the box, and see if you can see that. This one is never leaving its box. Again, I don't know what the value is on this thing. My guess is probably around $50 or so. As you can see, I have a second one. But as you can see here, this one's dropped in value for two reasons. One, I took it out of the box, but two, the arm shattered. When I was shooting a video that I planned on doing the unboxing for, his arm just fell out of his socket for no reason at all. I didn't jostle it, it just fell right out. And it fell on tile, and it shattered into multiple pieces, of which I've collected right here. I have considered putting it back together because I was able to find all the pieces and recover them, but I figured if anybody who actually wanted to buy it off me or make me a reasonable offer for it, they wouldn't want me to repair it because maybe they would want to repair it themselves. Obviously, that did bring the value down, and I'm more than willing to negotiate that, but again, I don't know what the value is on this thing. If anybody wants it, make me an offer. You can see I also have some pre-order discs. You can see right here the Metal Gear Solid Volume 2. That was given away to anybody that bought or pre-ordered Metal Gear Solid 4, be it the regular edition or the collector's edition of Metal Gear Solid 4. It's a cool disc. Included with the disc was a beta key for the Metal Gear Solid Online, of which that is, I've been told now, is being shut down. Really sad about that being shut down, but there's still the DVD disc that's included, and it works, so there's that. It is not as rare or as well sought after as the Volume 1, though, and again, I'm really upset that I don't have a Volume 1. There's also some stuff right here that you can see that I have. Most of this was given to me by the Club Nintendo. Various calendars. These were pre-orders. These were incentives for Club Nintendo. If you haven't checked out the Club Nintendo rewards stuff yet, this is 2010s. This was 2011s. These were basically given to me because I met certain requirements for the amount of Wii games that I bought that year. I also got this. It's a Wiimote holder. And this is, I think, I got this back at the time when pretty much the only Wii-related reward on Club Nintendo was this Wiimote holder. Now there's a bunch more, including also downloadable games from Wii Shop and the DS Shop. So you can get those now. But back then, this was about all you could get for the Wii. Most of the other stuff was all DS related. I also have a couple of pre-order discs just from various stuff. This isn't a disc. This was just included the codes, but this was like a pre-order box for anybody that wanted to pick up a Connect model Xbox 360. And I picked that up specifically for my folks, actually, because my folks wanted to get me something for Christmas, and I wanted to make it easy for them because, let's face it, my folks have no comprehension of the stuff I do. So I wanted to make it easy for them, so I picked that up and gave them the receipt so that they could pick up exactly what I wanted. I put that reserved for them, and because of that, they were able to get it. That Alan Wake thing has caused me a bit of controversy, actually, because I remember having it in view of one of my videos, and everyone assumed I had an early copy of Alan Wake, but that's a pre-order box that was included, that basically included some, like, just avatar codes and stuff like that. Below that is a Splinter Cell Splinter Cell Conviction box, which, as far as I know, didn't really have anything in it. All the pre-order codes and extras, business stuff, was all included with the game itself. But that right there, the Mass Effect disc, that is worth quite a bit, actually, because a lot of bonus content is actually on that disc for the pre-order stuff. I don't know exactly how much of it is over, basically, just because of the fact of the Mass Effect Collector's Edition, which is super, super, super rare. The first Mass Effect Collector's Edition was only available to people that pre-ordered it through GameStop's website. That was the only way you could get it. So there was that. This one right here, I basically got when I ordered a PC copy of Star Wars Battlefront. I've never seen this this figure anywhere. I never took it out of the box. Yeah, just never seen it, and don't know what it's valued at. I don't even have a clue. But I never took it out of the package, and I'd never seen another one like it sold in stores. I don't know where they got it from, and I didn't even know that. As you can see right here, this says not for resale. But if anybody knows what that's valued at, or if a Star Wars collector is interested in it, by all means, just tell me what it's valued at. Another cool one. You can see I have some of these really weird cards that really probably nobody really gets. These were pre-order cards for the lived Alien vs. Predator card game. And the reason why I collected them was because these were not included in the normal decks. These were basically only given out through like certain incentives, of which I was able to get and meet. And the reason why was because I got this one. This is the High Educator card. This was actually included with the PC copies of the original PC version of Alien vs. Predator, actually game. And this was included in that back in 2000. And I preserved it, and I actually was able to find all the other rare cards, actually. Not easy to do, but they did make it easier later on, actually. You could go to their website, and like if you had enough, if you had bought enough of the cards previously, you'd be able to get it. That little figurine right there is a Daredevil that's that I got from pre-ordering the original Daredevil movie DVD. I just realized that there was actually one I forgot. This one right here. This is a shot glass with the Duke Nukem Forever logo on it. I got this at E3 2011 with a giveaway on the 2K Twitter feed. I was actually waiting in line to go see Batman Arkham City, and I got an email through the Twitter feed that I had actually won this, and when I went over to the 2K booth, I got out of line and I went over to the 2K booth. The guys at the 2K booth are like, man, I am so jealous of you. I really wanted this. Really, really nice guys over there. And I got this. Now, they actually do sell this on the Gearbox store. At least they did. I don't know if they're still selling it on the Gearbox store. But I believe that the value of this is about $10. At least that's what it was on the Gearbox store. I just wanted to show this one since I was showing some of the artwork I was able to get, like with the lithographs and stuff like that. This was a lithograph that I got from oh god, Irrational Games. Yes, Irrational Games. This is one of the characters that they made for Freedom Force versus the Third Reich. I was a huge fan of the first Freedom Force game, and when they announced the second one, they actually self-published for the most part that game. And did some promotion through BioWare and stuff like that actually, and when they released it, this was a new character, and this was actually the reason why you could get the game, and you basically got this lithograph along with a disc with some extra skins and stuff like that if you pre-ordered the game through their site, which was freedomfans.com at the time. This is individually numbered. I think they only had about 500 of these made. And as you can see, this was the early concept art for what Tombstone was going to be. You can see in the upper portion of it. He was a really cool character, really badass. And as you can see, it's signed by the guy who created him. Again, don't know what the value is on this thing. Obviously, after Freedom Force versus the Third Reich happened, Irrational Games got sold and bought by 2K, and have since has gone on to just be making BioShock games. They made BioShock in 2007. Now they're making BioShock Infinite, which should be out later this year. But I still remember them as the Freedom Force guys. And even though I did love BioShock, I really hope that they'll go back and finish up the lingering plot thread they had at the end of the BioShock, at the end of the Third Reich, because that was a really cliffhanger. And since I'm on this wall, I just want to show this really quick. This is my friend's Aaron, actually. This is a poster that he did for his first movie that I saw. I was living in California back at the time, and he had just released his company, Bat and the Sun, had just made a movie called Batman Beyond Year One, and yeah, that's my friend in the bat suit. They kind of did a cool poster for this. And I remember printing this out when I was really interested in the movie and just kind of hanging it up in my dorm room, in my dorm hall. And at one point, I actually got to meet Aaron, and we became really good friends. And just as a joke, I got him to sign this poster, and I made sure to bring it back with me when I came back home. And he says, "To Joe, I'm Batman." I wanted him to say, "I'm Batman," damn it. And he, to his honor, he did write it. And in case you guys are curious what he's been up to as of recently, well, he just released Batman Seeds of Arkham, and I recommend that to everyone. That is a absolutely fantastic movie. He's also released other Batman films, like obviously after Batman Beyond Year One, he did Dark Justice. He did Batman Legends, which got over 1 million hits on YouTube combined. Oh my god, he did fantastic on that one. So yeah, that's my collection. At least that's the collection I just have within eyesight. Don't know really if anything of this stuff has value. Some of this stuff I've had for quite a long time. Don't know if it's worth anything. So if it is, by all means, and you guys know, just post up a comment and tell me about it, because I'd just be interested in finding out. I'm not saying that I will sell this stuff, but as you can see, it's quite a lot of, it really is nice to know that there's really this much stuff that's, kind of just lying around, for people that are interested in gaming. I mean, there's so little that's available to gamers to, for extra, stuff. I mean, obviously the major properties like the Halos, for example, or the Gears of Wars might actually have extra incentive stuff, like right here. You got right, these are COG tags, $10 on ThinkGeek. So there's that. But, these are, like I said, they're $10 on ThinkGeek. They don't really have extra value. This stuff, I think, has really awesome value. Like that has awesome value. And I'd be interested in knowing what people thought about all of it. So, thanks for watching, guys. This is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Over and out.